Good morning, everybody. Well, the typhoon hit, and the typhoon is leaving out across Luzon, soon to be leaving the Philippines area responsibility later today. It's morning time here. It's maybe 8 something in the morning. We hear that Starlight Ferry is starting to call for the people to gather back up to begin the loading procedure to load up on the ferry. So that's what we're doing right now. We're kind of in a hurry here real quick, so we can get lined up. When we originally loaded out, I was the very first vehicle on the RoRo. I don't know if I'm gonna be the first vehicle again or not. Actually, I didn't like being the first vehicle because it had me crammed in the furthest back corner. Be okay with me if I'm the last one on. Well, it's been a fun experience here at Romblon. Absolutely fun experience. I can't say again enough for how wonderful the people are here. And I don't say that loosely, I say that with my whole heart. Everybody we have encountered has just been great. They went out of their way and out of their local budget and all to put people up and take care of people and all. And I just think it's a really cool deal. I mean, it was just like no hesitation at all. This is what we got to do. Y'all come right here. We're going to take care of everyone and ask nothing of you. And they just never acted like it was a burden or anything. They acted just the way a person should. We got to take care of each other. We enjoyed our time here. You enjoyed your time here, didn't you?
Yes.
It was like an unexpected extra vacation. Definitely no complaints at all. If you get the chance, come check out this island. Go all the way around it. Take that road that circumvents this and go all the way around. There's going to be good spots. There's going to be bad spots, but all of it's passable. And then cut back across up through the middle on the mountain road. You'll see all the artists through there. I didn't even video near all of them. All the artists through there carving and creating things from that marble. It's absolutely spectacular. The town is nice. It's clean. It's well organized. You can't get lost. It's only so big. And it's very historical. There's beautiful beaches. It's crystal clear water almost all the way around this island. And it is just a breathtaking place, I tell you. And I thank the Lord for guiding me here and let me see one of his great creations. Well, we're gonna finish packing up and get in the truck and get up there to the pier and get in queue. So wish us a good journey on the next part, heading from Romblon here to Batangas and then on up into the mountains there at Laguna. The Starlink here, it was wonderful. I just cannot express enough how easy it was just to walk out here, set it down. It said that this was a great location for it. The app did, plugged it up, and boom, within a minute and a half, I was going with the internet. And every once in a while, it would have a gap for maybe 45 seconds or something every once in a while. And then it would pick up another satellite, and here we go again. And we'll not complain about that at all. All they need to do is just continue putting more satellites up to fill the gaps in the constellation, and it's going to be a winner chicken dinner. I got lucky here, and their concrete had a groove in it right across here, and so I laid my cord down in the groove, and tires would drive right over it and not even damage it. So that was perfect too. I tell you what, there won't be no road widening on these streets. There won't be no buildings left. That car next to me, I won't be able to get out of my truck with that car next to me. He'll have to move forward first.
Sir?
I won't be able to open my door to get out. That's what happened last time. How's your breakfast?
That's good. I'm glad that I bought this one there.
Oh, sorry, baby. Don't choke. Eat slowly. There's no rush. We have plenty of time. Just relax, baby. Relax. Just take a deep breath and go. Yeah, you no need to hurry and eat so fast. You got all the time in the world here. So we pulled up to the port. You're gonna eat super slow, huh? We pulled up to the port, and I think they had been waiting for us to arrive, because at Rojas Port, I was the first truck on, and they got a diagram of how they're repacking everything exactly back how they had it. And man, we pulled in, and it wasn't just a second. Here come one of the guys from Starlight, and they said, load now. I'm like, oh man, we've been the truck they've been waiting for.
Yeah, because we're the first one.
Yeah, because we have to go on very first. So they were rushing me to load. Man, we were just gonna have breakfast, and there was no going and getting breakfast. And I'm telling Melinda, hurry and get your bags out of the truck. And it was such a rush throwdown real quick. She got all grouchy with me, you know, Filipino tempo, instant mode. And she was thought she was going to get it out of the truck later down there in the bottom of the ferry, but I could tell there was no time, and there wasn't. They didn't want her down there milling around, unpacking the truck. So we had to just do this fast move to grab all our personal things we need up here, right out there really quick, without even chance to really prepare. And it got me packed down in there, and they'd already put another truck up against me before I even got out of the truck, and there's literally not even about 8-10 inches between the vehicles. I said, hey guys, how am I gonna get out of the truck? Man, y'all got me pinned on both sides.
This is like we did it other day.
Yeah, they did it to me the other time too. I said, man, I can't get out. What you want me to do, climb up out of a window, you know? And they started laughing. And the truck they put next to me, the driver of it, as soon as he parked, he jumped out and took off, and they couldn't find him. And so they had to end up rearranging me in the boat to the other side of the RoRo, and rearrange their chart, because that driver disappeared. It was their own fault. It was their own fault. Everybody's just decided they're in a rush. We've all been just stuck here in limbo mode. And you know, of course, we had the freedom with our truck that we could just jump in our truck and go explore the island and treat it like a mini vacation. But these guys driving these 10-wheelers, they ain't gonna be driving their 10-wheelers all over the island. They had to just park and sit, and the RoRo were just passengers. They had to just go sit. So us and another couple we met, we were spoiled because we have vehicles and we could roam.
In the bus also, they're in the bus, they're just there at the
yeah.
plaza.
So we're probably like only maybe 2 or 3 of us that are on this RoRo that had the freedom that we could just go roam the island, because we had our own vehicles here. But nevertheless, it was a good experience in a way. Maybe better for us than it was for some others, but we really enjoyed Romblon a lot. And I had no breakfast yet or nothing. I had got up trying to finish the video for you guys, and I thought we had a little bit more time. I didn't know they was gonna load us out this quick.
We're just waiting actually.
They are actually waiting for us. I feel so bad. We're being so leisure. But nobody ever told us anything over there.
That old lady told me, you know,
yeah.
because I talked with her.
Yeah, Melinda just talked to some lady in random that said that the Starlight was starting to call people up. But no one had ever spoken directly to us or gave us any information.
I think we're still there, you know, never pack our things.
Yeah, maybe we're going to be living on Romblon.
Because we expected that they're going to leave like towards evening, you know.
Yeah, because that's what they had told me, that it was probably going to be in the afternoon before we would go. But that storm died down. The mountains on the east side of Luzon really took the strength out of that storm. Even when it hit, what's that called? Those islands out there, Polillo Islands. When it hit them, I think it really broke down the eye wall too.
The big thing that up to this island, you know, the tall mountain, and it's really
So thank goodness that storm weakened down and didn't wreak as much damage as it could have.
Yes.
It built fast, but it weakened fast. Thank goodness. Always look at the blessing.
What you been doing? Huh? You just woke up?
I want to see her, not the yard. There we go. That's better. That's better.
You always on the phone?
Good morning. I love you.
I think it's Jelly getting fat now. Look at the face.
Oh, it's Pudgy Jello.
It's Pudgy getting fat.
Ooh, look at those dimples. Look at those dimples. Look at those dimples.
What's your mama doing?
Everybody's excited to get out of the way. We got 3 RoRos right here that were all docked in. I don't know if that one over there may just be a passenger ferry on the far side. And then this is, yeah, this is a RoRo right here. That might be a roll-on, roll-off. So the difference between a ferry and a roll-on, roll-off is that a RoRo is going to be able to carry cars and trucks and motorcycles and all that will roll on and they'll roll off, and that is a RoRo. And then you have just a ferry that's just nothing but people, and they're just ferrying them across. So a little bit of difference right there. So we're on a RoRo, and that's a RoRo right here next to us, Montenegro, and I don't know what brand that company name that is on the other side, but the way it's built, unless it's just got some minimal space down each side, it doesn't really look like it's a RoRo. Yeah, we're just talking here. We wouldn't see all these beautiful views right now. If we had done this journey the other night, we would have passed through every bit of this in the darkness. It is very beautiful.
That one is the island that we came from, Sibuyan Island.
Yeah, the one over there,
Yeah,
that's it.
Sibuyan Island.
Yeah, that's where we pick you up at.
Yeah.
So we are heading out of this group of islands here now, and once we go out of them, we're going to be out on open water for a while, as you see. gonna enjoy the view of this. Look at the little turtle island right there. That is the island of Mindoro right there. That is all Mindoro, all the way. Yep, so we'll be going right up and through there and around up to Batangas. I can see a ship ahead of us right now making that pass. See if I can pull it up here somewhere. Right there is a ship ahead of us that's also going and turning in up into that little strait between Mindoro and Luzon down by Batangas. Well, it is almost 10 o'clock at night. Man, what a journey this has been. We left out early this morning in a hurry, loaded up, and it has been an all-day journey from early this morning till 10 tonight, and that's already after we traveled hours before the Coast Guard docked us in Romblon. So this has been one heck of a long journey, and I completely understand why they did it, because once we got out past some islands that are sheltering the water and we went along by the Turbulent Strait there, man, we hit some rough seas that had this ferry rocking side to side. We were having to go right in the trough of the waves, so they were broadsiding us, and man, it had it just rolling and listing. Man, it was I seen people on there just turning green. Luckily, I don't get real bad motion sickness and all, but Mel, she had to take some medicine and she just tried to lay there and keep her eyes closed. I'm just been fortunate in my life, I haven't had those issues, but it was pretty rolly though, I tell you. So I can just imagine what it would have been like prior to that. And of course, they don't need these trucks and cars in here, even though they're chained. One of them popped loose because they're super heavy and damage some vehicles and all. It would be just a mess, or you know, the worst, capsize. Who wants to deal with that? Well, anyway, I'm down here in my vehicle waiting, and I just chill out here in the AC. I am the last Mohican off. One of us are, either me or these two cars parked next to me here, but we're in the very back behind all these trucks and buses. I don't sleep in cold air conditioning. I don't like the real cold air like that. And it was so cold on the ferry, man. I mean, it was air conditioning 5.0 going on that tourist class. In fact, when you open those doors in that tourist class, it was literally pressurized and would just blow out to the outside. It's like walking into a wind tunnel. It's got my head all stopped up now. And also, when we were in that room in Romblon, Melinda pointed a fan dead on up my face and blowing straight in my face, and I don't sleep with a fan blowing in my face like that either. So it's really got my head all stopped up now. One of the reasons I'm living in the Philippines is because me and cold don't do good with each other, especially with my nerve condition. So I'm here to actually be in the heat, because that's how I do best with this condition that I have. And man, at least a little bit of cold, it really affects me. Lucky for that Hilux, he's able to squeeze on out of there. Man, what a journey. So we're here in Batangas, and we're gonna stay here and Hope everything's all right on our vehicle overnight. Oh man, it's like 11 something at night now. It's just crazy.